This is a $1 thumbnail, and this is a $1 million thumbnail. I just made 7 Mr. Beast style thumbnails ranging from a $1 budget to a $1 million budget. And in this video, I'm gonna be covering how I make my thumbnails look so good, my secrets to having videos that explode like this, and what a $1 million Mr. Beast style thumbnail would look like. Trust me, it's way crazier than what you think it looks like. But first, we had to travel all the way back to the time when people didn't have green screens. This is Ahmed Vlogs, a shorts creator with over 800 subscribers. If you look at his first video, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. A stolen Mr. Beast thumbnail with his face slapped on top of it, which is exactly what I'm about to do for the $1 thumbnail. Bam! And would you look at that? We just made a video for our aggressive dog, and apparently we have 100 dogs. But this thumbnail looks too bad. So let's move on to making the $10 thumbnail, which is exactly what my thumbnails used to look like about 8 months ago. Just my face with an exaggerated expression slapped on top of a Minecraft build. I quickly built up a little house in Minecraft, took a screenshot, and got to work. No color correction, just my face green screened out. This is only the $10 thumbnail, and this already looks so much better than whatever this abomination is. But about 2 months later, after I started this new thumbnail style, something changed. My videos started blowing up. This video got over 2,300 views, and then it happened again with my $3,000 PC video. I think the reason for that is my newly learned skill back then, exaggerated color correction. I got to work on the thumbnail that was worth only $100, but could still rack up some views. And I think this turned out just fine and will max out at about 1,500 views if it's paired with a good title and some good editing. This is enough for most YouTubers under 1,000 subscribers, but I went even further to hone my skills. I learned that if I did spot healing, the views would dramatically increase. I just used to slap my face onto a thumbnail and call it a day, but no one's gonna click if my face is full of acne. I don't care if I look like that, but here's a tip when you're making thumbnails. Use a spot healing brush and make your skin smooth. The thumbnail will look much better and the views will too, which is exactly what I did for the $1,000 thumbnail. This still looks similar to the previous thumbnail, but I can clearly say that this is better. But the $1,000 thumbnail looks flat. So if we 10x our budget, we can create something that looks least better by creating depth. I got to work on the $10,000 thumbnail, the background, me, spot healing, and depth, which is really easy to create if you know what tools to use. Just use Photoshop. It's easy to learn and you can make killer thumbnails like Mr. Beast really easily. One thing is that Jimmy recommended Pixlr as a free alternative years ago, and I used to use it before I saw that video. This is a sign that we're meant to be friends, even though he's double my age. Before I turn 14 this month, please help me be friends with Jimmy by sharing this video. It would mean a lot if I get to meet him before he's never double my age again. I've also been having a lot of really bad headaches lately, so I don't know how much time I have left. Even if I don't get to meet Jimmy, this is what the $10,000 thumbnail looks like. You can already tell that we're approaching the territory where people start to charge money for thumbnails. For the $100,000 thumbnail, I have something a bit different planned in mind. This is something I've learned recently. If you look closely at my channel, you can notice it. Before I learned this technique properly, my face looked like a ghost, almost this pale skin that is dodging and burning. Relighting the face to make the proper areas lighter and darker to redirect attention to the center of the face, so they're more likely to click. I added the background myself, added depth, dodged and burned my skin, and did some color correction to make the colors pop. This is the $100,000 thumbnail, but you might notice that some key features are missing, and that's where the $1 million thumbnail comes in. This is the $1 million thumbnail. Right off the bat, you can tell that some major things have improved, but can't quite say what. And that's what I'm gonna reveal right now. These secrets can mean the difference between 1,000 views and 1 million views. So here's how I make my thumbnails look exactly like Mr. Beast without spending a dime on talented thumbnail designers. Import all the assets you need, remove yourself from the background, align the images properly, add depth using the blending options in Photoshop, dodge and burn your skin to redirect the attention to the center of your face, whiten the teeth and eyes the same way you dodge and burn, darken your hair and the dark part of your eyes. I have no idea what this thing is called. Make your mouth and lip areas pop a little bit more by using an inverted hue saturation layer. Use contrasting colors and lines in the thumbnails and export in Full HD. Now, what do I mean by lines in the thumbnail? If you look closely at Mr. Beast's thumbnails, some lines point toward Jimmy's face, which is the center of attention here. If you can do that, then your views are guaranteed to skyrocket, which is exactly what happened to Project Beast. By the time I write this video, it has over 600 views, which is better than all of my last 10 videos. I'm not here to do a tutorial because you can search up all the key points I have told you to. I learned them for YouTube too. So watch this video to see what plans I have for Jimmy when I made it. You could get a shout out. Trust me, it will happen. Messi equals death, and at Mr. Beast Gang, see you around.